So if you're able to find a winning product, you validated this winning product, and now trying to test this product to see how it will perform in the market, and you're not getting the kind of results you are expecting, don't worry, hang in there and watch this video to the very end, because in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can troubleshoot your Facebook campaigns to find out what is actually wrong with your campaigns, and also to solve the problem to that challenge. All right, so if this is your first time of visiting this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I drop a new video, just like this one you're watching right now. And if you are a returning subscriber, kindly hit the like button and share this video to as many people who think will be interested in troubleshooting their Facebook ads. All right. So without further ado, let's dive into what we have for today. First thing you want to do is to make sure that your ads dashboard is set up in a way that you can actually analyze your data, right? So let's say this is my ads dashboard. This is how your ads dashboard should look like. And no matter how many campaigns you have, it should be structured like this. So as you can see, this ads dashboard is already structured in a way that you can easily analyze this information. And I'm also going to show you how to do this. All right. Okay, so let me quickly run you through how you can actually set up your ads dashboard to be in this format. What you want to do is head over to the top here, just right below the ads column. Okay, this is the ads column. So just right below it, you're going to see this icon that you can click on. Once you click on it, it's going to give you a drop-down menu, which is going to look like this. Now, once you scroll down, you just want to go to Customize Columns and click on Customize Columns. It's going to bring up the columns for you. So now, let's take, for instance, I haven't structured anything here. Okay, let's say I haven't done anything here. I'm just going to do everything afresh so that you see. Let's say I haven't done anything here. I'm going to cancel everything. I'm going to cancel everything here. Everything. Okay, so we have it blank, right? Now the first thing I want to do is I'm going to go for delivery, so that we can be able to find out if our ads are active or not. That's what this delivery option means. And the next I'm going to go for is reach. I'm going to go for impressions, then I'll go for frequency, and after frequency I'll go for cost per impression, CPM. Okay, now this is CPM. Then another thing you want to make sure to do while you're choosing the metrics you want to use for analysis is to make sure you understand how your funnel is structured, right? So if you're using a video, you should know that the first thing your customer sees is your video. So you can go ahead to search for video. Now, once you search for video, go with 3-second video plays, and then go with 25%, 50%, 95%. Then I go with video average playtime. All right. Now, once I'm done with that, I'm also going to look for the next things, which are clicks, because after someone watches your video, the next thing you expect the person to do is to click your ads, and you confirm the cost per click. Then you also confirm the click-through rate. I'm also going to let you know all these things I'm including in this setup. So once you have that done, next thing you want to go and search for is the landing page, because once they click through, you should be able to head over to your landing page. So you click on total here, and you also check cost here. Now once that is done, also go to metrics for purchase. Okay, so you go to total purchase here, and also go to total cost of the purchase. Now once that is done, we scroll down to get to this ad relevance diagnostic, and I'll go with quality ranking, engagement ranking, conversion rate ranking. All right, so once that is done, the next thing I'll be looking out is for engagement on the ads. I also go and check reactions, post comments, go with post saves, post shares, and post engagements. Now once I'm done setting this up, the next thing I want to do is to save this preset and give it a name. So I can go ahead to give it a name as training. Okay, so I'll click on apply. Okay. So as you can see, this is it right here. So what you're going to discover is that at this point of delivery, delivery is going to show if your ad is active or in review or whether it has been turned off. All right, that's what this option helps you to identify. So with this, you're going to know if your ad is actually active, running, or not. And with this reach, what you also are going to discover is that this reach means the number of people that your ads are being shown to. So if you are having a low reach, you are going to identify it here. So when you begin to see that, okay, I actually missed out on something and I'm going to add it right now. So let's go back and add the amount and the budget. Okay, I actually missed out on that. Add the amount and the budget. Okay, so amount spent and budget. Okay, so take this budget to the top immediately after delivery, and amount spent also immediately after the budget, so that we know how much we are spending on our ads. Okay, so we have that. You see, it's still the same thing as training, so we just go apply and replace. So also, if you are also setting yours up and you discover that there's something you omitted or something you missed out on, you can always go back to add it and always replace your settings back. Okay, so here we go. We have, these are budget. Our budget says 3,980 naira daily. So whatever your daily budget is going to be identified here. But mind you, if you're using the ABO budget, which is the ad set optimization, ad set budget optimization, it is not going to be displayed here. It's going to notify you here that the budget is set at the ad set level. That's what is going to be written here, that the budget is set at the ad set level. Okay, but now let's go on. This budget shows how much you are set. Now you have the amount that is actually spent at the end of the day. So this, you might have this amount here as 3,009, and if you possibly, let's say you funded your account with about 2,000 naira, it means that your ads will only run for as much as the 2,000 naira can afford you. All right, so at this point you are going to see that your ads spent, or the amount spent, is just going to be 2,000 naira less than your own budget. Usually your ads might spend more than your budget or below your budget. It depends on how the results is at that day. Now, what I was talking about when I talked about reach is, now reach is the number of people that your ads is being shown to. This amount spent, if you discover that your amount spent here is, let's say, about ×2 greater than the amount of people your ads are reaching, you should know there's a problem. Okay, there is a problem and you need to fix that. Okay, the problem is that your art is not attractive enough. It means that your art creative is not attractive enough to get your audience attention. So you need to stop that art and try to see how you can tweak that creative to improve on it and get your audience attention. All right, so take note of this. The moment your ad spend is greater or ×2 of your ads reach, it means that your ads creative is not attractive enough to get your audience attention. Now let's go on. The next thing we have here is impression. Now for impressions just simply means how many times your ads has been shown to this audience. All right, so these people who are in your reach, this impression shows how many times the ads has been shown to them. All right, so for frequency, what frequency helps you see is, it helps you identify the percentage number of times that your ads has been shown to these people. So this is usually calculated in percentage. You're going to see it show in percentage, maybe 2.8, 3.8, or 1.2. Now, one of the importance of this metrics is to help you identify when your ads stop performing. So you have an ad that is performing and all of a sudden it just dies down, it stops performing. What you want to come and do is check your frequency. Check how many times those people who are in your reach have been seeing your ads. Okay, so if you discover that you're having, let's say, 3 point something, 4 point something in your frequency, it means that your audience have been seeing your ads over and over again for as much as 3 times, as much as even 4 times. And usually, if these people did not buy within the first 2 or 3 times, it's most likely they would not buy again. So what you need to do is you either need to create new creative again and reintroduce it into the market, okay, so that your audience can be able to see new ads that they can engage with. So once they have a new ads that they can engage with, it's going to improve the quality of your ads, and possibly your ads results also going to improve. All right, so that's why your ads frequency is also an important metric to take note of here. All right, now the next metric is the CPM, which is cost per impression. Now what this signifies here is how much you are paying Facebook for them to show your ads to 1,000 people. Okay, how much it costs you to show your ads to 1,000 people is what this means. All right, usually what I do here is, once I have an amount here that is more than 1,500 and I am not getting good results for my campaign, I turn off the campaign at that amount level, and I try to rework that ads creative, because it means that your ads creative is not engaging enough that will encourage Facebook to keep on showing your advert to more people. Because if your ads creative is engaging enough, Facebook is going to encourage Facebook to show your ads to more and more people, because the algorithm is going to assume that people like your content. Since people are engaging on it, people are liking it, people are sharing it, it's going to get Facebook algorithm to show the ads to more people so that they can be able to enjoy the content. That's the goal of the Facebook algorithm, and that's what you want to check at this level. All right, so if you are getting a cost per impression that is usually higher than 1,500, I would advise you to turn off the ads and check for how to improve on your ads creative. The next is your 3 seconds video views. Now this just shows you within the first 3 seconds, how many people are able to watch your video within the first 3 seconds, and how many people watches up to 25% of your video, and then how many people watches 50% of your video, then how many people watches 95% of your video. Now, why this video metrics is important is that it helps you to identify at what point people are actually stop watching your videos. So you created a video, or you're using a video creative to run ads. You want to find out if that video is engaging enough, if that video is hooking your target audience enough. So let's take, for instance, you have about 1,000 people who view your video at 3 seconds play. Then all of a sudden, from 25% to 95%, you discover that you're having such low turnout or such low data. It means that after the 3 second hook, the video no longer engages them, so they stop watching it and scroll over to the next content. So what you want to do at this point is, if you are not getting results with your ads and you discover that you are getting maybe people to watch your video at 3 seconds view, the number is high but they are kind of dropping off, what you want to do is to make sure you turn off that video and see how you can get a new video that you can use to check and test the market, to see how they also respond to the new video. Now, if your video is not giving you, let's say you're having a high drop off from 3 seconds then to 50% play, you're getting maybe very, very low turnouts, but your ads is giving you results, good results, you don't want to turn off that video, because usually what can happen is the video can, at the end of the day, improve and continue to give you better results. So you can either create a new campaign and try another video while this one remains running, or you can just allow the video to continue running for the meantime and watch how it pans out within maybe the next 5 days or the next 7 days. Okay, so that is about the video views, and this video average playtime just shows you the average time people watch. Like, do they watch a video that's, let's say, 1 minute long? How long do they watch it? Do they watch it for 15 minutes and drop off, or they watch it for 10 minutes and drop off? So That's what the video average playtime shows you. All right. Now, once that is done about the video, you then go over to clicks to find out, are people clicking my campaign? Are people clicking my ads? Because when people click your ads, it's when it shows that people are interested in what they are seeing and they are likely trying to make an order for it. Are people clicking? And once they click, how much is it costing you per this click that they're clicking on your ads? All right. And also the click-through rates. Okay, so let's start with the clicks. Now for clicks, the reason why this clicks is important is because you want to identify if people are interested in that creative so much, or interested in your product so much that they want to click that advert to check out your website. And once you have people clicking here, the amount, which is the cost per clicks, is also going to be indicated here. Now, if you're having a cost per click that is, let's say, above 50 naira, what I would advise you to do is to watch out for your ads creative. It's most likely that your ads creative is not attractive enough. All right. But this will significantly mean that you have spent a good amount of money on your campaign. Don't just spend maybe about 1,000 naira and just start analyzing your ads. No, you want to spend some reasonable amount. At least allow your ads run for 1 to 2 days or even 3 days before you start analyzing the results for your ads. All right. You don't want to just wake up after spending about 1,000 naira and wanting to kill the adverts. Allow the ads to run for about 1 to 3 days before analyzing your campaigns. Okay. Now we'll go to the click-through rate. Now the click-through rate, what it says is it's the rate at which people who click from your adverts, from Facebook adverts to your landing page. The rate at which people click from this advert to this landing page. So you want to find out the CTR rate. Now, if your click-through rate is around, let's say, about 0 point something, it means you're having very, very poor click-through rate, and there's a high tendency that either your website is not loading fast, or people are dropping off while they are trying to load your website. So there's something wrong with your website that you need to check. You need to try it out on a phone to see how it appears. Could it be that the landing page isn't engaging enough? So if you are having a click-through rate that is below 1, then I'm going to advise you to check your landing page to see what you can improve on your landing page. And usually our advice is start from the headline, the image, the first images that are on your website, so that you get people hooked, get people's attention, and get them to stay on your landing page and also read through to grab your offer, right? So that said, you can also get the landing page views, which is the number of people that actually arrived at your website. So your landing page views is the number of people who actually click through your adverts from Facebook to arrive at your website. The higher the click-through rates, the better your landing page views will also be. That's how it works. If you're having a high click-through rate that is high, you are going to get good landing page views. All right. And it's also going to reflect in your cost per landing page views. So if you are having very poor click-through rates, you are going to discover you are going to have poor landing page views also, which will result in high cost per landing page view. So usually you can have a cost per landing page view for, let's say, maybe 200, maybe 100. Well, I know I've had ads that ran and I got 20 naira per landing page view, 20 naira, 30, 40, and even 50 naira. So it depends on how your campaign is structured and how your landing page is, how your click-through rate is, and the kind of product also you're selling. So all this matters while analyzing your data. All right. So that said, once people land on your landing page, the next thing you want to discover is, are these people taking action? So if you want to find out if they are taking action, it's going to be at this point of purchase, which is going to be what you have optimized your campaign for. So in this case, as an e-commerce business, you must have optimized your campaign for purchases. And if you optimize your campaign for purchases, you should be getting people to purchase, which is make an order for your products and send you the information. So if you're not getting people to purchase, let's say you have checked through all the other metrics and everything seems good, everything seems okay, but people are not making an order for your product. One of the things you want to do is to make sure you go through your website so that you check your offer and see if your offer is good enough, if your offer is attractive enough to make people want to buy now. So it could be that you're not giving people the reason to click or to make the order right now, which is the urgency or the scarcity effect. Maybe you're not including it in your landing page. So if you are not including scarcity or urgency, you might miss out on people making an order right now. Another thing is to also check out your form. Sometimes it might be that your form isn't working well, and that's why you're not getting people to make an order. I've had scenarios where people have to call me, customers have to call our business line to let us know that they've been trying to send their information on our website, but they cannot seem to send the information. Only for us to check and discover that the form that we're using on our website was not working well. So sometimes you need to check out these things. If you check out every other metrics, I see that all things are working well. You want to see that your other forms are also in good shape. So if your other forms are not in good shape, you have to fix it and get your ads back running. Okay. So that said, this is also the website purchases. It usually duplicates this same result here. Most times, that's what happens. And the cost per purchase, yeah. So if you're having a very high cost per purchase, usually I give a benchmark for 2,000 naira, 2,000 naira max benchmark for cost per purchase. But this also depends on the amount of the products you are selling. So you cannot be selling a product for, let's say, a product that costs about 120,000 naira, and you'll be using 2,000 naira as a benchmark, okay? Because usually if you're selling a product that is that high, you might get a very high cost per purchase. But all that matters is you are getting good profit at the end of the day. That's what matters. You can be getting cost per purchase for a high ticket product for maybe 3,000 naira, 4,000 naira, even 5,000 naira. But you know that whenever your products are being delivered, you make good amount of profits from it that covers up all that expense. So it doesn't really bother you so much. But if you're selling low ticket products, let's say product that sells for 15,000 naira, 18,000 naira, 20,000 naira, you want to make sure you do not exceed the 2,000 naira cost per purchase. All right? Do not exceed 2,000 naira cost per purchase. Whenever you see that you have cost per purchase that's rising above 2,000 naira, after first 2 or 3 days of running your ads, then you need to go back to check your creatives and retest another form of creative, another set of creative, retest another set of creatives. All right. So if you test a new set of creative and you still don't get a better cost per purchase, another thing you can also do is see how to rework your landing page. Okay. Change the headline. Look for a better headline to use in the landing page. Look for better offers that you can use. See how you can get more people to be attracted to your offer and decide to buy from you than buying from your competitors. All right. So that's how you can work on improving your cost per purchase. The other metrics here we have is quality ranking, engagement rates ranking, conversion rates ranking. So for quality ranking, Facebook algorithm compares your ads with competitors' ads and finds which one has a good feedback score based on how people interact with the ads and how people are able to click on the ads to the landing page. So generally that's what Facebook does here. And also with your conversion rate ranking, Facebook also goes ahead to check what your competitors' conversion rate is and uses it as a yardstick to measure if you are actually below average or if you are above average. All right. So that's what this conversion rate ranking also does. And also the engagement rate ranking also is a comparison between your ads and your competitors' ads. That's a entire of your competitors' ads to find out if your ads is ranking below average or above average. And for you to rank above average for your engagement rank, what I would advise you to do is to include in your comment section of your ads testimonials of your product. If you include testimonials of your product, it's going to attract people and get them talking, get them asking questions, and get them engaging with your ads. And at this point, it's going to increase your engagement rate ranking and possibly also give you better results for your ads. All right. Now, your post reactions. Post reactions, it could be the likes, it could be the other reactions that where you have love emojis and all that. So this is where you're going to see the number of reactions you get on your post. You also get to see the number of comments you have on your post. You also get to see the number of saves, the number of shares, and the number of engagements on your posts. Now, the reason why I usually like to have this on my dashboard is it helps me to see if my ads is getting lots of engagement. And also sometimes you can also see if you got new post comments that day, you can go and check what people are saying about your product. Now, once you're able to see what people are saying about your product, it helps you to also get feedback from these people to know what they are saying about your product, if it's good or if it's bad. Usually I've noticed that there are a lot of people who come on people's ads to comment about either saying it's not working or whether it's working or not. And in the case where some people have not even tried the product, but they are coming out to say it's not working, what I would advise you to do is do not delete their comments, just hide their comments. All right. Do not delete their comments, just hide those comments. Or people coming to say, oh, I bought this on Jumia, I bought this on Gigi, I bought this on any other platform for maybe lesser price. What you want to do is just hide their comments. Do not delete their comments from your ads. All right, because it's going to give you a negative feedback on your page. So you want to just hide their comments. So that's what this engagement part helps us to see. The higher post reactions, post comments, post saves, post shares, the better it is for our ads. So if you are starting your ads and you are seeing that you're getting low post reactions, low post comments, low post saves, low post shares, it means that your ads are not engaging enough. All right. But when you see that you started an ad and from the first day you are beginning to get likes, you're going to get people to comment on your ads, you're going to get post saves, you're going to get people to share your post, then it means that your ads is engaging enough. All right. But then do not forget that the goal of your campaign is to get people to order your product and buy from you. So you might have all these things working well for you, but your result is poor. You do not want to continue with that kind of ads when you have a poor result. If you are getting poor conversion and you are getting very good engagement here, turn off your ads and check your landing page to see what is happening on your landing page. It could be that you don't have a good offer that is making people buy your product. Okay, so you want to check on your landing page and see how to improve on it, see how you can improve the headlines, see how you can improve even the content on the landing page, just so that you might likely get people to be interested and buy from that ad. All right, if you found this helpful, kindly give this video a thumbs up and share this video with as many people who you know will be willing to troubleshoot their ads that is not performing. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button below this video and click on that notification bell so that you get notified every time I drop another video, just like the one you're watching right here. And until I come your way next time, it's peace.